Hi, I'm Cypher and welcome to this next video in which I'm going to be talking about my aspirations and inspirations. It's a conversation that came up with somebody a little while ago and I thought I'd just do a quick video on it. Anyway, I'll be right back with all of that in just a moment. Don't go away. Hi, you're watching my 6-string journey, and on this channel I'm documenting my journey learning to play the electric guitar, my highs, my lows, reviews of my guitar lessons, and just about everything to do with my journey. Now, I haven't got the guitar with me today because what I want to do is to cover a topic that came up a couple of weeks ago. Somebody asked me about my aspirations and where I get my inspiration from. And I thought I would do a quick video on it because it encompasses quite a lot of things. I've just been catching up on some reading of Pink Floyd, which is certainly one of my inspirations and aspirations. But before that, I just want to also cover a major milestone for the channel. We've just stepped over 1100 subscribers, which is absolutely fantastic, and thank you to everybody that subscribes to the channel. And if you're watching this video for the first time and you haven't yet subscribed, then please consider subscribing and supporting the channel. I value all of my subscribers, and if you like this video then please hit the bell button as well and the like button. That'd be very much appreciated. So we've also stepped over the 4,000 hours now, which is another big milestone. So we've actually done the 4,000 hours in about 6 months. And that reflects the number of people that are following the journey and getting value from the channel, both in just following along, but also those people that are following along and practicing with me and learning as we go, which is really great. So I guess I really ought to take this channel really seriously now and do more videos with more content, and I've actually got a number of additional videos planned for the next few weeks, which is really, really good. So again, thank you to everybody that follows me and for supporting the channel. So aspirations, basically an aspiration is a hope or ambition of achieving something. And when I first started out on this journey, that was certainly something that was at the forefront of my mind. And my inspirations, that's basically the process of being mentally stimulated to do or to feel something, and especially to do something creative. And I draw my inspiration from both professionals and also people like me on YouTube. So one of the things that I would have liked to have done in this video, and I can't, is to have included some videos from some of the people that I aspire to and that inspire me, but YouTube seems to have gone completely crazy with the whole copyright thing right now. I was watching a video just a couple of days ago of a guy that wrote a song with some friends. He then went over onto the continent, I think it was Norway or somewhere. He played that song with his band on a radio station. They took an iPhone video and uploaded that onto their channel. He then used that video in his video to promote what he was doing and to share the success that they were having and the day, and all very, very positive. And he's got a copyright strike against his channel because he's used their video even though he had no paperwork and they had no permission to use his copywritten song and his copywritten performance in their video. So the whole thing is really messed up right now. So I apologise up front because I'm not going to be showing examples of the types of videos and the people that aspire and inspire me. But I will include links to some of the videos in the description below, so you can check those out a little bit later on. So as far as aspirations are concerned, well, one of the things I would really love to do further down the line is to be able to cover songs by Pink Floyd. You know, I'm just reading the Pink Floyd All the Songs book. It's a bit of a tome, this book, but it's a great read. And I would really love to be able to cover a lot of their songs and maybe jam with friends along to their songs. And you know, I've been a fan of Iron Maiden right the way back to the early 80s, and I'd love to be able to play along to some of their tracks as well. And you know, those are two very well-known groups, highly successful in their fields, but that's what I aspire to, maybe in sort of 5 to 10 years time, maybe sooner, who knows, see how it goes. Somebody else that I aspire to is Gilmour. Way back when, I bought a 12-inch which had the Parisian Walkways on it, and there's a part in there where he just holds a note for the longest time, and that again was another song that really inspired me to start this journey of enjoying the electric guitar and, you know, seeing what I can do with it. So yeah, I mean, if I could play like Gilmour, then wonderful. Some of the other people, Mark Knopfler at Dire Straits has produced some fantastic work over the years I'd love to be able to play along to. And Mark Knopfler was actually really interesting because, as many of you will know, I'm struggling with chords and chord changes at the moment. And there is a video that he produced. It was Mark Knopfler on Guitars is the title, and I will again include a link to this video below, where he talks about his early days of learning the guitar and how he makes certain guitars sing in different ways. And one of the things that I took from that video was where he's talking about playing the same chords and the same chord changes over and over again for hours and hours, and hoping that nobody was around to listen to them. And that's exactly how I feel right now. And if he was going through that sort of pain of practicing in that manner, and he went on to, you know, play some fantastic guitar parts, then maybe there's hope for us all. And then online we've got Joe Bonnamassa, fabulous blues player. If you're into blues and you haven't seen any of his stuff, where have you been? Go and have a look. He's got just over 400,000 subscribers on his channel, and he is prolific. He's putting stuff out all the time. A lot of people say he's probably one of the hardest working people in the music industry, certainly in the blues sector. Live performances, he's always putting out content on YouTube, and just an amazing performer. If you only watch one of his videos, have a look at Slow Gin. It is absolutely amazing. And then on the other side, there are people that I hate to use the word nobodies, because in my mind these people are far from nobodies. These are creative people with fantastic talent, and one of those is a guy called Robert Clark. He's only got 500 odd subscribers on his channel, and I think he considers himself a beginner, but far from it. I mean, he's been playing guitar for a few years and he's found a style that is just amazing. He produces some wonderful ambient music that he's putting to video right now, and it's all freely available on his channel. We use an effects processor and a Valhalla plugin, and what he is producing right now is phenomenal. And again, as far as inspiration, somebody that I would like to be able to replicate their work. Yes, I'd like to find my own style, but I would just dearly love to be able to play ambient music just half as well as he is right now. He's a real inspiration as well as an aspiration for me. And then somebody else that inspires me is a lady called Mary Spender. Now, she's got just over 300,000 followers on her YouTube channel, and she's on Instagram and Facebook and just about everywhere. And she is a UK-based singer-songwriter who has spent a lot of time on YouTube documenting her life in the music industry, both as a performer and visiting NAMM and a number of other things, and reviewing gear. and she runs a Tuesday Talks where she talks about all sorts of guitar related topics, and they're very, very entertaining videos, and I signed up to her a long time ago and been following on those. And then just recently she did something that I really aspire to. She spent 24 hours online on a live stream for charity. It was for Salisbury Hospice. And that's got me thinking, and as I'm coming up to my first year anniversary, I think it's way beyond me, but I'm seriously thinking about some sort of charity gig where I try something that is so far out of my comfort zone, it's just not even worth thinking about. But it's something that I aspire to, and I've done charity work before, and just watching what she did was fantastic, and the response she got, over £17,000 when she only wanted a few hundred, I think it was just absolutely fantastic. And she writes and produces some great original songs. So yeah, again, I'll include a link to Mary's site below, but very well worth having a look at. Another person that I aspire to is Dave Simpson. He's got just over 60,000 subscribers. He's an extremely charismatic guy, if I can get the word out. He puts content out very regularly, very long videos. In his profile he says that he demos guitars, basses, amps and all sorts of other guitar related stuff. But he talks profoundly about all sorts of different things, and I was listening to one of his hour-long videos the other week about sort of mental problems, and I won't go into too much detail, but it was very deep, very dark, and he really puts his heart on his sleeve out there sometimes. But his videos always start with some of the most amazing guitar intros. And very often he'll put a video out on a Wednesday, and it's a highlight of my Wednesday. When Dave Simpson's name comes up in my feed, it doesn't matter what I'm doing, I nearly always hit that play button because I just want to listen to that intro. And again, if I could improvise in the way that he does, that would be fantastic. So again, Dave is somebody that I aspire to. And then probably the last one that I'll touch on, there are so many people that I aspire to and that inspire me. Those two words are really difficult. But one of the last people that I aspire to is Paul Davids. Now he's got 1.8 million subscribers on his channel. He is a guitar teacher. He's been involved with guitar for many years. But he has a channel that is fun and inspiring, all to do with the guitar. It's dedicated to keeping the guitar fresh and alive. Some fantastic quality guitar playing with beautiful arrangements. And he does a lot of comparisons, and he's got a whole lesson course that's going on at the moment. And lots of fun stuff presented in a really professional and entertaining manner. And I think if you just want to hear about some of the latest gear that's coming out and what's going on, then yeah, Paul Davids is somebody that should definitely have a look at. So that's my aspirations, things that I would like to do, people that I would like to play along with or emulate or cover, and just be able to play half as good as them. And then we start looking at the inspiration side of this conversation. So these are the people that I fairly consistently follow, and there are lots and lots of them on YouTube and online. But I can't really do justice to all of them. But just some of the people that I'd like to pick out will be RachelF. She's a young lady. She's got over 160,000 subscribers now. And she was the person that inspired me to put my guitar journey online. Some of her early stuff, the playing, like me, is a little bit ropey. But she's progressed really quickly. She has an infectious style of presenting her videos and some fantastic content. and yet she remains an inspiration to me. She's completely self-taught, and you know, I very often look at her early videos and where she is now and think, you know, if I can just emulate that in, you know, twice the amount of time it took her, then that would be absolutely, you know, fantastic. So that's RachelF, and I would say, you know, have a look at her channel as well. Some fantastic information that is on there. Now, somebody that is at a similar, I'd say a similar level to me, he's gone on to progress much quicker than I am. I think some of it is hours, if you look at the amount of videos that he puts up, and he certainly seems to have more hours to put into practice than I do, although that's something I'm addressing. And that's Guitar Journey. Forgive me, I don't know his name, but his YouTube channel is Guitar Journey. 30 subscribers at the moment. And as I said, he's a similar amount of time, but he's doing the same as me. He's putting his progress online. His approach is slightly different, that it's very much more songs based, whereas mine has been technique based, and I'm hoping to move more into the songs based approach very soon. But he's making some fantastic progress, and just his persistence and his doggedness to work through the same sorts of problems I'm having. He's working on bar chords at the moment, and his persistence and the results that he's getting is a real inspiration for me. And when I'm feeling a little bit down, a bit frustrated, then very often Guitar Journey is one of those channels that I turn to. Something else that is similar to me is Midlife Guitar. Now, he's been playing for a few years now, but he's a dad like me. He's got 2 girls like me. He's in his 40s, I'm in his 50s. But he is making some fantastic progress. He says he's time limited, but he's teaching himself online. He started off with Justin Guitar, but I think he's spending around about an hour a day. It's about 5 hours a week, so probably double what I've been doing up until now. And the results really do show, and I'm taking inspiration from him that if you put the time and the effort into this journey, then you can definitely, you know, make it work, and you can go on to some great things. And he's doing some really good songs. There was a period just recently, if you look at his channel, and again I'll link to his channel below, he did 30 songs in 30 days, and that's quite some challenge, and he did videos on all 30 of those. Well worth a look. And like I said, he's making some fantastic progress. He makes some very entertaining videos, and he went through the Justin Guitar course, which he covered online, and he's now looking at Paul David's. So again, you know, I was looking at Justin Guitar when I was trying to teach myself, and I found Paul David's, and you know, he's following that same route as me. So yeah, Midlife Guitar, definitely one to go and have a look at. So those are the people that I aspire to, and more importantly, all of the people that are inspiring me to keep going on this fabulous journey that I'm on. The other area of inspiration that I get is from the comments from my subscribers and the people that are watching my videos. So not just the gear related videos, but the people that take the time to watch the lesson videos, my lesson reviews, and to comment on those. To pick me up on things, to help me, but mostly, you know, when you're feeling a bit down, there's nothing better than a comment that says, do you know what, you might be going slow, but you're getting there. We can see the improvement. And it's little comments like that that really inspire me to keep going. So as well as all of the names I've just mentioned, you subscribers, the people that are taking the time to comment on my videos, massive inspiration comes from those. Very much appreciated. So that's it for this video. No playing, it's another talkie, I'm afraid. I'll be picking a guitar up and playing in the next one. And as I said, for all of the YouTube channels that I've just mentioned, I will include links below. Please go and have a look at them. If you haven't already subscribed to them, you know, subscribe to them, like their videos, you know, show some love, show some support. And I'm sure if you are interested in playing the guitar, or you're a beginner, then there is some fantastic stuff out there, and these people are well worth a look at. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing and supporting my channel. If you like this video, please smash the like button, and don't forget to hit the bell button for notifications of more videos coming very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Keep safe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.